For lesson 17, we're going to talk about the number line, fractions, and mixed numbers. So we talked about fractions before. Now, mixed number is going to be a whole number plus a fraction. So we're going to have both a whole number and a fraction to go with it. So point A represents what mixed number on this line? Well, first we're going to look for what whole number part I'm going to have. Remember, I need a whole number and a fraction. And I see that's between 2 and 3. Because it's between 2 and 3, it's going to be the lower number and then whatever fraction. Now I'm going to count how many spaces there are in between 2 and 3. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be my bottom number. My top number is going to be on what line is that dot? 1, 2, 3. I don't count the line that 2 is on because that's just 2 and 0 fifths. So I go 1, 2, 3, be 2 and 3 fifths. So to figure out the top number, I'm going to go by whatever line it's on. So I go 1, 2, 3. The bottom number is however many spaces I have between my two whole numbers. 2, 3, 4, 5. It says estimate the length of the segment in inches and use your ruler. Find its length to the nearest 16th of an inch. So you can estimate it while I'm getting out the ruler. Hold on, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to put it right there. So notice I have it lined up at 0 here. Okay, now, my mark is right here, okay? So I'm going to look at that little tick mark where my arrow is at. Okay, a ruler is always going to be at 1/16 of an inch. And notice I'm between 4 and 5, so my whole number is going to be 4. It's going to be 4 and something, 16. Labels inches. Okay. Now I need to count at what mark that's on. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's 4, 13, 16 inch. Now I'm going to slide this over a little. And let's pretend the mark was right there. Something 16 inch. And I moved it over 1. I'm not going to count, but it was 14. Now, I need to reduce this because these are both even. And I know we haven't talked about reducing, but now we're going into 8. So it's going to be 4, 7, 8. Okay, I just divide both of these numbers by 2. Get my 4 and 7/8 inches. So if we can, let's try to reduce that. Even though it's a 16/7 inch, we still want to reduce if we can. And so, let me get rid of this ruler. Go ahead. Do the practice set. Make sure if you have any questions, you bring them and ask them in class. For E, F, and G, you're going to have to use your book. Hopefully you have your book with you. If not, do it as soon as you have a book with you. You're going to have to take a ruler and measure those segments. And if you have any questions, make sure you bring them to class.